Today we're gonna just do a little bit of a nice stretching, opening up the front of the body and getting into the shoulders a lot. Okay, let's start with hands going up overhead, just like a lot of fitness videos. Deep inhale, exhale down. This time you're gonna interlock the fingers, pressing out, coming through and back up, and exhale down. So interlock, the palms are up, press out, go through, come all the way up, and back down. That first one was a little bit of a doozy. Each time reaching a little further in each direction, just really stretching all the way from the fingertips to the mid part of the body. Last time. Got your own pace, might be faster or slower than mine. Hands are gonna shoot up, deep inhale. Exhale the hands out to the side, palms up, and pointing those thumbs backward. So you're opening this up a lot. Keep the abdominals in, kind of tuck the tail so you're staying nice and tall and long. And then as you exhale, round forward, maybe bending those knees, bringing those middle fingers together, really reaching. So making a nice C curve here with my back. Might not look too much like that, but that's what I'm trying to do. Take a deep breath one more time. Exhale, round, tucking the chin, really tucking the belly. Making your way all the way down to forward fold. Maybe it's hands on the thighs, maybe you get hands to the shins, or maybe you get them to the big toes and you can pull the elbows out. If you like to, you can roll kind of side to side, feeling whatever is most comfortable for you. And we'll slowly come all the way up, using those thighs to bring us up. Arms reach above, interlocking at the top. You're thinking about tucking the tail, taking the shoulders away from the ears, pulling the belly in. We'll go over to the right. And I'm anchoring at the hips here, so I'm actually not pushing the hips in the opposite direction. Sometimes we do that when we stretch, but we're really focusing mostly on upper body on this stretch. So right in the lat attachment, kind of right here underneath the armpit. Or bring it all the way up. Arms go behind, put the hands on the lower back, open up that chest. Releasing the arms, coming on the toes, and going into drinking bird. Pressing the palms up towards the sky and inwards so we get the tricep to activate a little bit. No one likes flappy arms, so we're trying to avoid those, right? One more deep breath. Exhale, we'll drop the heels down, taking that right leg back into a crescent lunge. We're setting, I'm on the toe, bringing the arms up, taking the shoulders down. So if I were to take a picture from waist up, it looked like I'm just standing and placing the arms up into the sky. Maybe even put the hands together if you can and do a slight back bend to open up this front body, getting a little bit more in the hip flexors now. Opening up to those cactus arms. Taking that right arm forward, we're going to take the left underneath the right. Interlock them if you can. If you have more flexibility, you can make a temple where just the pointer fingers go up and every other finger is interlocked. If not, it can look like this. There's always a modification. Hopefully some of you modify and don't feel ashamed about it. We're going into those eagle arms. And we're coming down. If you're feeling comfortable with balance, you want a little more, you can come down. You have to be very careful lower back here. It's a little bit more tension on the lower back. Then we're going into a low lunge, so hands might go on the thighs. Hands might go all the way down to the floor. Or if you want a little bit more, and hands are down, you can go into lizard, taking that arm behind, maybe interlocking the fingers, and both forearms are down on the floor. Keeping that right leg strong, pushing through that right heel. And if you are down here and you want a little bit of modification or a little different, you can push out to get that hip to open. Maybe you even twirl your head up towards the sky. Got some beautiful cottonwoods here. Lots of stuff on the ground, kind of funny. It's looking like snow. One more deep breath. Exhale, release. If you're here, we're just coming all the way up to a standing position. Arms are gonna come overhead, deep inhale. Maybe you interlock, make a temple. And this time we're gonna go over to the left. Think about pressing the arms together, pressing the belly in, coming all the way up, over the other side. Bring it to the center, arms fall, palms open, chest is open, still pushing down on the heels and the forefoot. Nice strong posture, arms behind, pressing into the lower back if you can, or maybe the sides of the waist. Trying to get those elbows close to you can, and releasing that neck if it's comfortable. Arms fall down by the side, palms reach back, coming into drinking bird on the toes. So I'm really contracting my arms. You probably can't see it because, you know. But you can get low here, up on the toes, and then press the arms. If that's not comfortable, maybe you just do it standing. Find what works well for you. We come down on those heels. Drop the left leg behind, arms shoot up. Deep inhale here. A little bit of balance. Taking those shoulders down. Maybe putting the hands together if you have lots of room here. You don't want your shoulders to be like this, tensing up just to get your hands there. And if you like to, you can do a little bit of a back bend. It's a little harder on the balance, as you notice I'm falling all over the place. Yikes. That's the fun of the outdoors, right? Bringing the arms into cactus arms. Palms face me. Really get a pinch through those shoulders, working on that posture. And then bringing that right arm forward, left arm forward. Crossing into the eagle. I'm pressing here on the forearms, pressing outward, so I get a nice opening in the back area. And maybe leaning forward. Coming into your low lunge, you might release the hands. Might release them all the way down. You might even go into lizard here, bringing that right arm behind, maybe even getting the elbows on the ground. Remember, go with what your body's like. Okay, feels good. If it doesn't feel good, might not want to do it. It might be telling you something. If you are low and you want that variation, you can push out on the knee, getting that external rotation of the hip, maybe rotating the head towards the sky, keeping strong in that left leg. Deep inhale here. Coming forward, come up to that higher lunge. If you're already here, great. And then bring the hands and the feet forward. Arms sweep overhead. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, just release. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see ya. Bye.